Hey everybody, my name's Kenny Carlson and I'm the Executive Director and Chaplain for Reclaim Project Recovery Northwest. We are a transformational platform for men transitioning out of incarceration, addiction, and homelessness. Now, there's a stigma in our culture about these sorts of men, but from our experience over the last 5 years, the majority of these men just need security, they need purpose, they need opportunity, they need guidance. They need someone who cares enough about them to show them what it looks like to be a real man. Now, helping these guys reclaim their lives mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, that's what we do. We build capable men. Through these 5 questions that I ask in these interviews, you will get the opportunity to know one of our guys each month. And our aim in doing this is to give you a new perspective and hope for our communities and for our world. Now, if you're in need of help or you know someone who's in need of help, go to our website at reclaimprojectnw.org. So check out these videos, check out these interviews. Like it, share it, and subscribe. Thank you. Hey everybody, it's Kenny from Reclaim Project Recovery. I'm sitting here with Aaron today. Aaron, why don't you introduce yourself to the people and let them know who you are?
Sure, Kenny. Thanks for having me. I'm Aaron Allen. I'm the co-founder and the CFO of the Reclaim Project, and I'm grateful for you guys at home watching.
Thanks. So one of our core values is we give more than we take, and this guy right here is the prime example of that. So I feel blessed that I get to interview him today, and he gets to tell you about how the Reclaim Project came about. So should we get this interview going?
Let's do it.
Cool. So the first question, where were you at before the Reclaim Project?
You know, like I think many people around here, a lot of my adult life was, submerged in substance abuse and alcohol abuse and, all the wrong things.
Now, you run multiple organizations that are focused around recovery. Tell us about what that looks like, how you got here to where you're at right now.
Okay, so January 10th, 2015 was my clean date, and I guess I'd hit rock bottom, and I was just tired of being sick and tired, addicted to opiates and then alcohol after that. And, my business partner, Shawn, had started a place called Pura Vida Recovery. And I remember one day I woke up from a weekend of partying and I was just completely at rock bottom. And I remember calling him and just saying, Shawn, I don't know what to do. I can't do this anymore. And I remember he said, come on Saturday at 8 a.m. and go on this hike with me. In my mind, I'm thinking like, what's that gonna do? But he was someone that I trusted, and I did it, and just really changed my life. Getting out in nature and just having time to decompress and stuff, it just did something to me, and basically been sober ever since.
Awesome. Why would you say, Aaron, why would you say the Reclaim Project works for men?
I think we take a super practical approach. I think mind, body, and spirit, when you're working on those things, together in a practical way, in a relatable way, I think we're really good at giving people a sense of pride in being a person that relates to the guys here. I think we're also just really good at being practical. I mean, we give people a place to belong, a safe place to stay, a very safe work environment for people that struggle with, all the substance abuse things. And I think those things combined really make it to where someone could come to a safe space and really start chasing their purpose and understanding the person that they can truly be.
That's good. That's good. This question, I want you to tell us about someone that one of the guys around here that you've seen over the last 5 years. Tell us about a guy that you've seen accomplish so much and that you're so proud of. You don't have to use any names or whatever, but
Sure.
tell us about that guy.
So I would think of, there's so many people that I think fit that bill. And, someone that I've grown really attached to, we have a guy here that spent, most of his life in prison, has been to prison 13 times. He's 50 years old, and he spent most of, a good half of his life behind bars, multiple states. He's tatted up, he's gruff. I remember the first day he came here, I was definitely not sure of him. He has a rough exterior. And in the last 3 years, I've seen him get his license. I've seen him get off probation. I've seen him take care of his family, his grandson. I've seen him, take over one of our work crews. I've seen him mentor countless people. Built a personal relationship with him where I spend time with him outside of work, and just to see this guy, his transformation, because when he first came here, he wasn't even sure that he wasn't going back to prison. He didn't really care. He didn't really know. And now I've seen him have a extended clean and sobriety time, and I just don't ever see him going back.
It's amazing. So many stories like that.
So many stories. It's hard to narrow it down.
Yeah.
I could go on for days. There's so many people that, and it's not like we're just impacting their lives. They impact our lives, and they get inside our hearts. And there's just so many of them that, we're just so lucky to even be able to attempt to be in people's lives like we are.
And that's why you keep doing what you're doing, right? Because it's hard. What we do is hard. And those
It's tough.
relationships that you make with those guys, that's what keeps you going, right?
Yeah, and I think for me, we're all human. We all judge people. And when someone walks in the door and, they have face tats, or that, they're really rough around the edges, when those guys make it, it makes me realize that we have to give everyone a shot that walks through our doors, because we never really know, who it's going to take to, who it isn't. And that keeps me coming back too. It keeps my life interesting. It keeps me wanting to take second, third, fourth shots on people, especially because a lot of people don't get it right the first time through. But the second or third time, they're like, okay, we'll do it your way. And, our way works if you're open to it.
Yeah. That's good. Cool. Where do you see the Reclaim Project in 5 years?
I think our future is super bright. I think that it's such a practical approach that, takes so little from the community, but I think adds so much value. Mm-hmm. I just kind of see us spreading like wildfire. I think, and even if it wasn't a Reclaim project, it could be a clone or a similar organization with similar principles and taking a practical approach. And I think it's kind of like a movement. I think it's gonna change the way recovery is done, especially for men, forever. And so I see us, moving into other cities. Eventually, I'd like to see us, really take this model. And I think every city in America could benefit from, even if it was 100 guys in the program, the ripple effect of just having, a youthful male doing what they're supposed to do, getting their kids back, no longer being involved with the law, no more property crime, no more trips to the hospital or the ER. All the crime, their moms feeling safer at night and is proud of them again, their dad, all their family members, the lady at the store that deals with them walking in every day. I mean, I just think in 5 years, seems like a long ways away, but I see us, making an even greater impact and learning more, being, better servants to our guys and the community. And I think this is the beginning of a movement.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Last bonus question.
Sure.
What would you say to a guy that's watching this right now, that's out there on the street or wherever,
Sure.
and he's struggling, and he doesn't have any hope? What would you say to this guy?
I would definitely encourage him that, most of our team here has been through addiction and has made it out the other side. And so we have some pretty serious knuckleheads around here. So I think if they can change their life, then anyone can. And I think that, just think that you have to keep hope. I think that, if you really want to change, then there's avenues and lanes out there where you can change. And I would just say to keep fighting the good fight. And, it's one step, one day, 1 minute at a time sometimes. Mm-hmm. And just to really find the why of why they'd want to get better and change their lives. And, our doors are always open for people that want to change and are ready to change. And, there's a ton of help out there. You just have to seek it.
That's good. We say around here, create a life worth not losing,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And that's attainable. It is attainable. We've seen many, many, many guys do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's many guys that fail also.
Sure.
But the majority are making it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys, this time with Aaron's been awesome. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Aaron, for taking the time. I know you're busy. You got so many things going on, so many irons in the fire.
Yeah.
We got lots of irons in the fire, but
Yep.
we wanted to take this time to share with you. And the next time you guys see an interview, it's going to be one of the guys from our program. So thanks for watching, and look forward to that next interview. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you guys for watching.